Welcome back for another Gala Games price prediction analysis video, and in this video I will be giving you my breakout target areas that Gala Games needs to continue holding above in the next coming hours for us to continue expecting higher prices. And at the time of this recording, Gala Games is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also seen a break above resistance at around the $0.0216 mark, and you can easily see that here on the 4-hour chart, after seeing that breakout, we have now seen a retest, and there are high chances that the retest has now been a success, and Gala Games in the next coming hours is going to continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.026 mark. And before I get into details on my breakout target areas, allow me to first give you a recap of what has been happening in the past 2 weeks here on the Gala Games chart, where you can see that after getting our low on the 18th of October at around the $0.1257 mark, we saw this aggressive move to the upside, giving us a high above the $0.22 mark, completing the formation of this Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has now managed to get into the minimum target areas for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this blue target area, which is an area that I came up with using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.1839 mark and the $0.1615 mark, which is an area that you can see we pull back into, getting a low at around the $0.1744 mark before we saw a reaction of the area in what I'm terming as the start of an impulsive move to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.03281 mark. So there are high chances that in case we continue seeing this upward momentum break above resistance at around the $0.026 mark, there are high chances that Gala Games can get us as high as above the $0.03281 mark, get a high in the formation of this wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue getting even more impulsive in the formation of that wave 5. We can also use the 1:1 fib ratios as our minimum target area for this wave 3, giving us a high at around the $0.2696 mark, which is slightly above our key area of resistance at around the $0.026 mark. So those are the two significant areas that we need to keep our eyes on the Gala Games chart in the next coming hours. We also need to have a worst case scenario in case we see a reversal from the prices that we are trading within, and in case such a movement plays out, and maybe at some point Gala Games loses support at around the $0.0293 mark over here, and maybe we even see a retest of that key area of support, then we can expect further pullback to support at around the $0.01846 mark, which is an area that we can expect to continue holding and give us another bounce back to the upper side. But if by any chance we also lose the $0.01846 mark, then we can expect further pullback into an area that we can get using the Fibonacci's, assuming that the high that we get over here above the $0.022 or maybe above the $0.23 mark is the high for this wave 1 to the upper side, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave down there to that high, we can get an area between the $0.97 mark and the $0.1652 mark. So the last line of defense, in case we see a significant pullback, losing significant areas of support, is at around the $0.1652 mark. And that is what I'm keeping my eyes on here on the Gala Games chart, on the short term and also on the long term. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.